The woman gazes at her husband with affection, preparing to share the words that mean the most to her. With a tender smile, she leans in and whispers, "I love you," making the moment unforgettable. As they embrace, their hearts swell with warmth and connection, cherishing the love they share. They raise their glasses in a celebration of love, laughter, and the bond that unites them. In this serene moment, she feels safe and loved, knowing they are together in this beautiful journey. As they dance, time seems to stand still, enveloping them in a bubble of love and pure happiness. The playful spin brings bursts of laughter, reminding them of the joy that love can bring into their lives. The woman, "No one can be you. Embrace your true self and let your individuality shine. Celebrate your uniqueness, for it is what makes you special and cherished in this world. In a world filled with variety, your unique voice is a masterpiece waiting to be shared. Harmony arises when we embrace our differences, creating beautiful moments that resonate with all. Embrace your journey, for every step taken in authenticity leads to profound self-discovery. Dance to the rhythm of your own heart, expressing your essence through every movement. Art flourishes when individuality is embraced, turning visions into vivid expressions of the soul. Every story matters. Share yours and connect with others through the beauty of shared experiences. No one. In a bustling household, the parents were always immersed in their work, leaving little time for their only child. Their busy schedules meant that their son often felt neglected. Fortunately, the boy's grandfather moved in to stay with them, bringing joy and companionship to the child. However, the parents were not pleased with the amount of time the grandfather spent with their son. The boy's loneliness grew as his parents remained preoccupied, and his heart ached for their attention. One day, the grandfather suffered a fall and was rushed to the hospital. As she sat by her father's bedside, she was struck by a powerful wave of nostalgia and regret. She remembered how her own father had devoted his time to her when she was young, despite his own busy life. The realization hit her hard. She had failed to offer the same presence and affection to her son. Determined to change, she vowed to prioritize her son and make up for lost time. The days that followed were filled with warmth as they created new memories together. Love can be a complicated mix of emotions, where joy often collides with pain, selfishness, and pity. The ache of love can linger in the silence, leaving behind a profound sense of longing and regret. Every memory serves as a bittersweet reminder of the moments shared, yet also of the heartache that often follows. In moments of conflict, love can reveal its darker sides, where emotions clash and selfish desires take precedence. As one seeks the solace of love, they may also confront the unsettling reality of its complexities, balancing hope with inevitable heartache. Sometimes love manifests in moments of solitude, where vulnerability is laid bare and the heart finds itself yearning for healing. As the sun sets, so too can love fade, leaving behind memories that evoke both beauty and bittersweet pain. At times, love requires difficult choices, leading individuals to face paths that diverge, often resulting in heart-wrenching decisions. In a bustling household, the parents were always immersed in their work, leaving little time for their only child. Their busy schedules meant that their son often felt neglected. Fortunately, the boy's grandfather moved in to stay with them, bringing joy and companionship to the child. However, the parents were not pleased with the amount of time the grandfather spent with their son. The boy's loneliness grew as his parents remained preoccupied, and his heart ached for their attention. One day, the grandfather suffered a fall and was rushed to the hospital. As she sat by her father's bedside, she was struck by a powerful wave of nostalgia and regret. She remembered how her own father had devoted his time to her when she was young, despite his own busy life. The realization hit her hard. She had failed to offer the same presence and affection to her son. Determined to change, she vowed to prioritize her son and make up for lost time. The days that followed were filled with warmth as they created new memories together. Growing up, I felt unloved by my mom. She never seemed to have time for me, never gave me birthday cakes like other kids, and I was just the bad boy in her eyes. One day, I asked her for a computer. She said she couldn't afford it. Frustrated, I snapped, "You've never gotten me anything. You only care about yourself." I stormed out, angry and hurt. Minutes later, my phone rang. They told me my mom had passed away. I was crushed. She had been battling heart disease and paying for medical bills, something I never knew. All this time, I had been selfish, blind to her silent sacrifices. Now it's too late to give back to her. But it's not too late for you. Cherish your loved ones before it's too late. In honoring my mother's memory, I learned to appreciate the love around me and never take it for granted. Ravi, a hard-working father, believes that money is the key to a happy life, tirelessly working long hours for his family's future. But as he works late into the evening, his 10-year-old son Aryan approaches him, eager to share his savings. "Dad, I want to buy 1 hour of your time," Aryan says, hopeful, wishing for just a simple dinner together. Ravi is struck by the weight of his son's words, realizing that his family needs him more than ever. That night, Ravi puts aside his work and enjoys a long, joyful dinner with his family, understanding that love and time together are far more valuable than money. In that moment, Ravi realizes that the true wealth lies in the time spent with loved ones, not in the money earned. As the night comes to a close, Ravi understands that it's these precious moments with Aryan that truly enrich his life. From that day on, Ravi vows to prioritize his family, knowing that time spent with them is the greatest gift he can give. Ravi. The two orphaned brothers share a small meal, deeply bonded by their struggles to survive. The older brother falls in love with a woman from a nearby village, caught in a whirlwind of emotions. One day, the woman makes advances towards the younger brother, leaving him shocked and conflicted. Despite the advances, the younger brother refuses and threatens to reveal her betrayal, sensing the danger in her intentions. When the older brother returns, the woman falsely accuses the younger brother of trying to assault her, manipulating the situation to her advantage. Blinded by love, the older brother believes her and heartlessly throws his younger sibling out, ignoring his desperate pleas for a chance to explain. As the younger brother is cast out, he stands alone outside, heartbroken and betrayed by the bond that once held them together. A girl grips tightly to the motorcycle as she pleads with the guy to slow down, her heart racing faster than the bike itself. Despite her terrified protests, the guy insists that this thrill is fun, encouraging her to share her feelings for him. In a moment of desperation, she shouts that she loves him, hoping it will convince him to slow down while he revels in the thrill. He asks for a hug, feeling the warmth of her embrace as they share a fleeting moment of love amidst the roaring wind. He then requests her to take off his helmet, citing discomfort, while unaware of the impending danger that looms ahead. The next day, the headline reveals the tragic news of a motorcycle that crashed into a building due to brake failure, leaving one survivor behind. Among the two riders, only one survived, as the heartbreaking truth unfolds about the moments leading to the crash. In those critical moments, he realized the brakes had failed, yet chose to hide the truth from her, wanting her last memories of him to be filled with love. One day, a boy got married. His ex-girlfriend approached him and said, "How dare you use my favorite color as the theme for your wedding? How dare you use my favorite flower as your decoration? How dare you set our anniversary as your wedding day? And how dare you use our theme song for the ceremony?" The boy cried and said, "Because this is the only way I could pretend that you're my bride." As he stands at the altar, tears streaming down his face, the guests look on in shock, unsure how to react to the unfolding drama. The ex-girlfriend's heartache is evident as regret and anger flash across her face. The bride stands beside the boy, confusion and hurt etched on her face as she absorbs the confrontation, glancing between her fiancé and the ex-girlfriend. The wedding venue is filled with guests whispering among themselves, the tension palpable as the unexpected drama unfolds. One day, the bond between a father and child is timeless, radiating love that knows no bounds. In moments of tenderness and laughter, a father's love provides comfort and security throughout life's journey. Through every challenge and milestone, a father's unwavering support empowers his child to take brave steps forward. In the warmth of the kitchen, a father's love is expressed through shared moments of laughter and creativity. As the kite soars against the backdrop of a clear blue sky, a father's love propels dreams to new heights. With every cheer and piece of advice, a father's guidance shapes his child's confidence and aspirations. Under the vastness of the night sky, a father's love transforms ordinary moments into unforgettable memories. The bond